Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to do your pathways reading for July, right? July is a month about self assessing. Um, it's also a month in which you will do a lot of self care, self love, right? Just reevaluate all of the relationships or bondships or partnerships and the people and the situations that's going on around you in the month of July. So, for this month, Libra, you have to be careful in trying to balance your scales because there is a pull that you may become annoyed with certain people, certain situations. And this is the time in which you will have a hard time holding your tongue. You will lash out. You could lash out, yeah. Say some harsh things, whether you meant them or not, right? So you have to remember that take that same energy and use it to focus on like job, career, home, family, and yourself, right? So let's go. Let's look at your pathways reading. We're going to get a overall spiritual message from Doorway Gateway to Spirit for the month of July. And you also received another message for your travels along this journey in the month of July. You have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. So this says a couple of things here. Excuse me. This says that you are passionate, right? Or creative, or you have that spark or that flame to go upon a new journey, or you have the passion or the creativity to balance out your mental because that is a spear. And the thing that I want you to see about this wise leader is that it's coming in as a feminine energy. A feminine energy talks about an energy that has been wounded. So it could be that you need to find your fire, your spark, your passion, or you need to settle out and balance out your mental, or you need to move forward along your journey here. The thing about this feminine energy has on a orange shirt. Orange talks about the way being open, the way being cleared. So whether it's that you're sitting back, right, and assessing the situations or people, you are getting ready to move forward in this month. Whether you make your mind up about a person or a situation, or you figure out how you are going to move, movement is coming, Libra. So let's get your spiritual message. Spirit for Libras in the month of July. What is the spiritual message that cannot be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual for Libras? You have the Queen of Light. The Queen of Light. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration coming in as a card of six. What is the six? The six represents balance, right? And because the card is white and blue, the white talks about the purity and the clarity of the blue. The white talks about the purity, the clarifications, and the blue talks about the calming, being in a calm state, being in a relaxed state, peaceful state. So some type of information, knowledge, something is getting ready to be illuminated for you in this month, Libra. And then the thing about it is when this information comes in, it not only illuminates the mind, clears the mind, settles the mind, right? Gives clarity or understanding in the mental, but it allows you to have power in your hands, right? Power in your hands, and hands represent action. Don't you you do a lot of work with your hands, action. So let's look and see what's going on, with you or with the information or the news that's coming in to balance the situation, to balance your mind, to settle out how you're going to move, right? Spirit for Libras. Why is the Queen of Light here? Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. You have the Seven of Cups. Options, choices, decisions. Choosing the correct cup. Choosing the correct pathway. Going in the correct direction. See? Sorting out the cups. Which cup shall I choose? Which way shall I go? Some type of information. And it could be pertaining to some type of relationship, partnership, a bondship, because it's emotions, feelings, right? Cups. Cups. Spirit clarify. Seven of Cups. What is the Seven of Cups for Libras? Towards the Queen of Light, you have the Queen of Cups. More cups. More cups. And then the Seven of Cups with the Queen, one cup is the Eight of Cups. This deck talks about the Eight of Cups. You know, it talks about having feelings towards a new plan. And then here the Queen of Cups, which represents a feminine energy that has been wounded by love or emotions, is getting ready to receive a message that is calm, peaceful, you know, something that's going to be relaxing. Now you have cups, and this blue bird is the same color as this blue card. See? Some type of information is coming in that's going to settle down a situation. Spirit clarify the Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. A new plan is coming. Someone is going to have the idea of a new plan. And here is your Page of Swords, mental clarity. And here in all three of these cards, you have blue skies and water. Water, blue skies. Every card has blue, right? And then you have water here on the edge of the Page of Swords, a stream of water with a fish that represents abundance coming in, some type of abundance or success or wealth, right? Something's coming in, incoming on top of that message. And then here, Libra is jumping out of a pool of water. So mental clarity, news, mental clarity. You are going to give, or someone is coming in with a message, whether it be by phone, you know, phone call, text, email, video chat. You are getting ready to hear. It could be because I hear the song, I heard it through the grapevine. That song, some type of news is coming, Libra. Spirit clarify the Page of Swords. I want to say the Seven of Swords. Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords for Libra? All right, you have two up, one face down. The one that is face down over the Page of Swords. You have mental clarity towards ending a cycle. Someone here, Libra, on a new journey, Ace of Staff, away from the Nine of Staff. What is the Nine of Staff? Wounded warrior, standing tall, standing solid, standing firm. See that? Mental clarity towards laying down burdens. Major changes comes to King of Swords, air sign Libra. Let's go. Major changes is coming. Major changes is coming. Having a solid mental. And the good thing about this, I'm glad the sword is on this side and not blocking the tower. So allowing the tower to come in is going to create changes. Create changes, whether it be where you end to begin, or you sorting out these feelings. I told you a new plan was coming. The new plan involves laying down burdens, right? Getting away from being a wounded warrior. And then it's funny because the queen that creates the wounded warrior is the Queen of Swords. Coming in strong, major changes, sudden changes, Libra, illumination, enlightenment, or celebration. Some type of news is coming. Underneath the deck, you have the world. Let's go. The completion. A successful completion. Entering into a whole nother level, a whole nother cycle of life. Because here in the world, you have two staff that represents doorway, gateway. One foot is already through. The other is to follow, right? Stepping into a new beginning, going on a new path, a new journey, a new phase. I hear a spirit say a new phase. Also water. Water is here. The successful completion of the high priestess. When you speak, high priestess, towards the world, this could also talk about spiritual pulls, right? Because the high priestess is the moon. This could be talking about a end or a successful completion towards secrets, towards mysteries, something that you were not sure of, something that you kind of wondered about, but you wasn't sure about this person. Something is getting laid to rest, and here it's all about progression, because the world card is major arcana number 21, which represents 3, and the high priestess is the 2. Progression, steps forward towards a completion is here. Something that you may have not known about, any type of secrets that were in the dark, they are coming to the light, and the problem or the situation is being solved. Any type of contracts that needed to be balanced out, everything is coming full steam ahead, Libra. And now they tell us that a heartbreak was here, right? Some type of heartbreak, separation, right? Divorce, anything that has created any type of mental wounding that has occurred from the chest, or confusion, because the skies here is gray. Gray represents confusion, but the thing about it is, Libra, the rain rains down to wash away your negativity, hurt, sadness, and pain as you lay in a pool of water, more water. And when you sit upon those waters of that pool or that puddle, water talks about not only emotions, water is also a cleansing factor and the bounce back to life, the restart of a new cycle in your life, right? And then here's the 8 of Cups that I told you about earlier. See, feelings of a new plan where someone was feeling regretful, 5 of Cups, towards justice being served. And earlier I said the 7 of Swords. Here they are. Someone must face that heartbreak, right, as they walk upon grounds of confusion, as they go towards their recovery. See that? Recovery. 3 of Swords. So the heartbreak towards the Empress. Now listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you right now. When you talk about this 3 of Swords, let me get my cards in order so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. So we talk about the 7 of Swords. See that? 7 of Swords, right? Facing a heartbreak, 3 of Swords, to recover mentally, to figure out a plan of healing, to figure out a plan of moving forward. Because in the 4 of Swords, a person is kneeling down at an altar, not moving, but they are focusing on one sword, and that is the divine sword of truth, and they hang up their heartbreak, getting over a heartbreak so they can put a mental plan together to move forward. Here, there was a heartbreak with a high priestess. Here. And when you speak high priestess, whether this person was being held as a secret, a lot of people did not know about this person, right? Libra. That is coming to an end. See that? World. Time for exposure. Yeah. And then they tell us a new plan had to be either given from the divines, because it's spiritual, right? To move forward. Feelings, cups, right? Right? But see, the thing about it is it's a lot of confusion here, because the high priestess has gray walls. See in the background? And then she has the moon on top of the head. Don't forget, reflection, deception. Here's gray skies all around. No protection, shield down, right? In the 8 of Cups, you sit upon great grounds, more confusion. Here in the 5 of Cups, the pedestal that holds up the 2 of Cups, gray, right? Feelings. And here, as you walk forward to face that heartbreak and recover, you walk upon the great grounds, literally transformation. Transformation. Because in the high priestess, the gray wall represents the confusion in the background that was not seen, high priestess. Then the confusion comes out and it spills over and causes a heartbreak. You see that? From the wall or in the back of the high priestess to all over. See that? Spills out. Then it's a time of feeling the calming down, the sorting out. So it goes from being all around to just upon the ground. And here someone has meditated, someone has prayed, someone has built themselves up. Divine guidance, baby, above the head. See that? And then from the ground in which you sat, now you stand and you walk. You see that? Yes. So, it's a step up process. But now they're telling us that the heartbreak has occurred with the high priestess and it is over with. See, it's over with. Now it is a plan of recovery towards the empress. See that? Empress. Why though? Why? Because there was holding back of movement, holding back of emotions, holding back of feelings, holding back of something solid. Something solid, coins, could be someone literally being grounded, not knowing what to do, which way to go, what to expose, what to hold back, right? And then they tell us that the holding back of leaving someone in the past. These are actions that were not taken. And then the thing about it is, this person, Libra, could most likely is you on a new journey in love. And then it talks about leaving someone in the past. Someone in the past where you felt regret. Don't forget the Five of Cups is behind you. And the Five of Cups came out earlier. They told us that the way is being clear, orange ground, right? For this relationship, partnership, friendship, situationship, feelings, anyone or any situation that has stirred your emotional feelings, you could not see it. You could not figure it out. But you were not moving because you laid your staff down. Now they tell us why you were not moving. See? Holding back. Couldn't journey. I had feelings for someone else, but I couldn't move forward because I felt regret for the person I was with. You looking back, Libra. You're looking back. And then they tell us that a balance is coming to someone who is single. See? Coin. And then they tell us, right? Let me keep going. More coins. A balance is growing. See? So when you have the Six of Cup coin, the Nine of coin and the Eight of coin, what is occurring? A change is occurring. What is the change? Someone single. Changes is occurring. See? Changes, Five of coin, towards a balance coming forward. Why? Because what was held back was the balance, the Eight of coin, the building up of something solid, the work of putting in the effort, right? Why? Because here a person has value on their path, value in their hand, and the tool they need to build up a balance. So this person who is single, they are literally surrounded in balance because the Six of coins is here and the Six of coins is here. So changes is coming to someone single, and a message is also coming in to this person that is going to bring forth their balance because they're surrounded in Six of coins. Someone has to make a valuable step in the direction they need to go. They need to take valuable actions, right? Because they have the tool they need to do, they need to use to build up that balance. Someone here is getting ready to go through changes, but it is a change of balance. Where someone was hidden in the dark or in the past or, tucked away for a rainy day, oh, that's going to be no more. And the Six of coin falls on the ground. That balance is coming in, the grounding of balance, the grounding of stabilization. So when they tell you, wise leader Libra, I told you earlier you're getting ready to go on a trip. getting ready to take that step forward, and this is the news. You have birds here. You have two birds. You had a red bird, right, and a blue bird. Let me show you your birds. A red bird and a blue bird. Birds represent communication and messages. Here, this person in the nine of coins oversteps the low energy snake. Whatever, snake. I'm bigger than you. I'm larger than you. Yeah. And here in the Queen of Cups, they tell us that abundance, success, wealth, or some type of completion is coming in. See that? Yeah. So movement is getting ready to occur, and Libra is going to be on the forefront. Why? Because your illumination and your messages and your knowledge and your wisdom is literally pushing you forward to be that leader. Time to step up, step out of this feminine energy, that weak energy, and take charge and move forward. Not hard to do. Get your mental together, get your emotions together, because it was a lot of cups and a lot of swords. Balancing them out. That's all you have to do. Right? So it's either you're going to lean more towards your logic over your emotions, or you're going to go with your emotions over your logic. Get with it, Libra. Get with it. And the world comes out again. Time to end a cycle. Where one chapter ends, another begins. Walk through the doorway, gateway, threshold. Water is here. Water is indicated all over. Emotions. Settle down, calm down. When you go to approach a person, to hit them with an offer, or to expose your hand, all you have to do is be prepared for 3 answers. Could be. The yes, the no, and the maybe. How hard is it? Let's go pathways, Libra. Let's go. Pathways. Let's see what's going on for July. Spirit for Libras. What will Libras face along their journeys in July? Pathways. That came out quick. Sacred pool, baby. Let's reflect. Step in the pool, cleanse yourself off, and move forward, Libra. Sacred pool. Let's go. Magical pool. Another pathway for Libra spirit. Thank you. Storm field. Get ready. All you got to do is hold on tight. And I believe it was either last month or the month before, I told you storm fields was here, Libra. And I received a lot of emails, and they were, Leah, you said a storm was going on in my home, and this is what's going on. What I need to do. What I need to do. You know, it's coming. A lot of you have not went through this, but the first time I told you about it, whether it was last month, I believe it was last month or the month before, a lot of you were not at that stage or that step. It's here. And for you who have went through the storm field already, time to cleanse off, shake it off, and move forward. You literally have steps here. Spirit, what is the energy surrounding the sacred pool? See that? Look, the thinking woman is here. And you have a synchronicity. You have 47, 47, 47, 47, 47, 47. Sacred pool, time to move into your abundance, because this person is wearing green. Someone is collecting the facts. Someone is gathering the information, because it's a change of life is being created because of butterflies before this person. Let's go, Libra. Spirit, and then I'm going to go over these numbers as well. It's a lot going on here with this sacred pool, but that's good, because the more information, the better, right? Spirit, what surrounds this storm field for Libras? Libra, storm field. Ooh, you want it to come out so bad. Spirit says, take it and take another one. I see why. I'm going to show you why, Libra. Spirit, Libras. There it is. Let's go. The one that Spirit told me to take is envy. Jealousy, hatred, stagnation. Someone is in the darkness spying. Someone could be using magic to help create a storm field. And then the one that it came out on its own, or spirit gave it to you as well, is the second chakra, intellect chakra. Get out of your head, baby. If you are not filling your intellect up with illumination of news or illumination of information and wisdom, you need to be thinking about a way to clear out these obstacles. Let's go, Libra. So let's see what you're gonna do as far as what are you going to experience as you travel this month, right? Spirit 4, the sacred pool for Libras and the thinking woman. What will they experience as they travel? You have two. One comes out directly over this thinking woman. You have traveling lightly. What? Take only the necessities, Libra. It says simplifying your life. I said get in the pool, wash off, shake off, and do what? Move forward, just like this masculine energy is in this image. Yes. And the second one you got is surrender to the journey. Release control. Don't try to control it. Just go with the flow. Because anytime you go against the grain of the divines, what happens? You are going to lose. You are going to suffer. You are going to make your travels a whole lot harder, Libra. Get out of your mental. Don't let you be your block. Don't you stop you. Plain and simple. Let's go, Spirit, for these storm fields and this envy. You're gonna have two here because there's two different scenarios here with the storm field. Spirit 4, the storm field and this envy. For the Libras that will face this situation or are stepping into this situation or that are going through this situation, what does their travels hold for them in the month of July with this envy? View from above. Let's go. See the bigger picture, baby. Plain and simple. It says get the big picture, not see, get. Understand, make it understood. See from above. You need to see who this person of envy is towards you and how they can be affecting your household or your life. How do they add confusion? And for those who are coming out of the storm field or getting ready to brace themselves into the storm field, and here you have 9-9 back to back, right? For the storm fields and the second chakra, Spirit, what will they experience along their travels in the month of July? I almost fell on the floor. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Yeah. Let's go. Who don't want it? Please tell me. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. Please give it to me. Okay. So let's go. Let's close out storm fields because storm fields has a lot going on. Literally gonna have two sides of storm fields. Okay. So let's go over here to your sacred pool where you are going to learn. Knowledge is here. So sacred pool and the thinking woman, both cards 47, they both make the twos. 2 plus 2 is the 4. So here you have a decision to make, Libra. Sacred pool and towards this thinking woman, for this thinking woman, of this thinking woman. Whether the thinking woman be for you or it is you. A decision must be made because when we talk about the fours, what are the most injuring and damaging numbers on the boards at this time? The 2s and the 4s. 4s talks about what needs to be settled down, calmed down, right? What needs to be accepted, what can be accepted, what can also be rejected, what needs to end, what needs to be buried. See? 4s also talks about what is going on within a root of you or the root of a situation, a structure or a foundation. When you talk about a structure, that could be a home, that could be a workplace or business place. It doesn't matter. Medical office place, right? Standing structure. When you talk about the foundation, how strong is your relationship, partnership, friendship, workship, co-workership? See? What makes it strong? Does it have any faults in it? Is it leaking, right? Is it wobbly? So it's pertaining to a thinking woman or feminine energy that is wounded but is very abundant. And this feminine energy is learning what they need to learn as far as abundance and clarity to go forward to change her life, their life, or your life. Knowledge. And this person is going to move forward with whatever the information is that she receives or they receive, because stairs are here, and the description of this card talks about this person is going to ascend those stairs, baby, and make it happen. So who is this person that is obtaining knowledge? Or if it is you, what have you learned that you can literally take a dark situation or a situation of lack, wash it off, purify, become abundant, and move forward? And this person is learning exactly what they need to learn, because it's going towards traveling lightly, finding out what I need to find out to move forward. Some of you are facing court cases, and this is literally the prosecutor or your attorney. Be careful, because when it talks about traveling lightly, this could also talk about someone going to prison, someone going to jail. That sign up there above this person's head, the way, and it points to the way. Be careful. I hear trap. Someone is trying to trap some of you. Be careful, because here you have a feminine and a masculine energy. A person is learning you, studying you, learning your ways, learning your habits, only to trap you along the way. Be careful. And a lot of you need to seek some type of spiritual counseling, spiritual meditation, because it says surrender to the journey, and surrendering to the journey is going the same way as travel lightly. Release control. Some of you may be in a situation you cannot control, and to fight against and go against is gonna make life in your situation a whole lot harder. And then this is the thing, when it says surrender, right, to the journey, you're so focused on moving upon the waters of how you feel, you don't even see wisdom sitting in the tree looking at you. That's an owl. And here also, when it says travel lightly, the sun is going down, sunset, that leads to night. So here you have the yin and the yang, a balancing effect upon the land and over the waters. See that? But at the end of the day, movement is indicated. Two cards also indicate water. Make sure you go with how you feel. Yeah, being in touch with that root, baby, that root chakra, to lead you along your journeys. A lot of you are getting ready to move forward away from a place in which you felt comfortable, because when we look at traveling lightly, and this person is literally walking towards the thinking woman, or the thinking woman is going towards the travel lightly, the butterfly is in the middle, in between. So however they move, whatever they decide, they both face change. They both face change. So if you're talking about a relationship, partnership, mom and dad, it doesn't matter. Feminine energy, masculine energy, life changes. And then they're saying release control, go with the flow. Oh yeah, changes, baby. Better believe it. So let's go. Who do we look at? What do we look at? Spirit says look at the thinking woman, that thinking feminine energy. Someone is filling their head up with some type of knowledge, and this person is not hiding. Whether you see them or not, Libra, they are in the open. Look, 6 of coin fell out. Balance. Someone is learning to balance. This person is learning what they need to learn to bring forth a balance or a change of balance. Don't forget it. Trying to figure out here investments, stock, partnerships, businesses. Some businesses are getting ready to split up. Not saying that the business is going to fail, but where two work together to maintain one business, they are going to still be in partnership, right? But they're going to split and expand their business. Spirit clarify, just like these 6 of coins, expansion. 3 coins on this side, 3 coins on that side. Creation within a creation of 2 people. All right, get with it, Libra. Spirit clarify the 6 of coins. Thank you. Having the willpower. 2 of staff. What? Go through that doorway, gateway, threshold. The moon is here. A spiritual pull. Acknowledge it. Coming in quickly. I'm telling you. What's coming in quickly? Your eyes shall be open. Okay. Having a new perspective. Because literally the divines are in here upon your head. Even though you're hanging upside down. A lot of you are in a spiritual uphold. The creation of a spiritual uphold is coming in quickly so you can gain knowledge, so you can gain wisdom to move forward towards your balance. 6 of coins. Someone is gaining knowledge. Someone is gaining wisdom. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, okay. Underneath the deck, let's go. Indecision. 2 of swords. 2 of swords. Someone is indecisive. Someone is not hearing or answering their spiritual call. That's a no-go, Libra. Some of you are being faced with this friend or enemy dog. Someone is trying to talk you out of the way you want to go, right? What you think, how you think it should go. And someone is like, no, don't do that. Don't move this way. You should move like this. You should move like that. And here comes Libra. Can't see, not spiritually connected, and all confused. Do not allow those people to confuse you. Tell them to get out of your way. Manifestation is taking place. And I'm going to tell you something. If you cannot see, if you cannot understand, comprehend, someone is all in your ear and you are not spiritually connected, how do you manifest the same way you are? So if you are coming in blind, you manifest blind. Get with it, Libra. And then they're telling us that manifestation is taking place towards a final decision. What final decision? What final decision? This final decision? The same final decision or conclusion that you can't see or can't come to grips with? Oh. So now your manifestations is taking place in the call, trying to make a call, but it's being blocked. News is coming. Page of staff towards a new journey of worry. See that? A family situation is here. Someone is worried about their family, worried about a new direction. I told you a split. It could be the splitting up of the family. And once again, the dog is indicated here again. Stop allowing people into your personal affairs and stop allowing people into your family. Like, don't allow people to come into your home and speak how they feel upon your family. That's your family. Somebody's waiting to take action. See that? Towards the 3 of Cups. Now, because the fact that we're talking about splitting here, 3 of Cups, we have to get more insight on this 3 of Cups, because 3 of Cups could talk about reconciliation, celebration, or a gathering, or it could talk about third-party situations. You see? And the divines is up in here making changes towards a commitment factor. And this Hierophant that's creating, or the changes are being created in this Hierophant situation, whether it be a marriage or a commitment or spiritual pathways. Yeah, because we're talking pathways, spiritual leader, spiritual teacher. Changes are here. Surrounding this Hierophant. And then they're telling us someone is going to stand up to try to resist the major changes, sudden changes. And look, fighting against night, the end or the completion, right? Because they don't see the reflection, deception of the beginning or the end of a new beginning. See that? Going against the grain. I'm telling you, don't do it. So let's go. Night wisdom, baby. Let's go to the night wisdom and get some insight on this 3 of Cups. Spirit for Libras. What surrounds this 3 of Cups for Libras in the month of July? 3 of Cups, Libras. Meditation. This meditation card talks about the building up of energy, the focusing. Some of you literally need to build up your spiritual to get that answer, or some of you need to literally partake in spiritual services. I'm telling you. That's the description of this card. Trust me, I know it. So let's go. Time to backtrack, Libra. Backtrack, backtrack. Three of Cups. So, indecisive. I'm unsure. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I know I have to do something, but I'm not sure about what to do. See that? Someone is in your ear. And then there, in the magician, the spiritual guide is here. But with this dog over here, friend or enemy, right? Frenemy, it's confusion. Confusion is added with this friend or enemy, disconnection of the moon or the spiritual pull. But in the manifestation, the cat is here encouraging the magician, and the magician is surrounded by the gold or illumination or the same color as the sun, being solid, being stable. I got what I need. I got to go over here and create, and I know what I need to create. That's the magician. Here, you just don't know. You just there. Anything goes. You can't do that, right? So someone is indecisive about how to manifest. How to manifest what? A final decision, right? I'm not sure if I should move forward, if I should do this, if I should do that. How should I manifest? See that? Towards magician. Which way to go? Or should I forgive a person? Or should I manifest against them? And then they tell us news about a new journey, a new way, a new pathway, a new day is here. See that? Doorway, gateway, thresholds, because you have two staffs. See that? Learning how to go through that doorway. Some of you are creating an opportunity. And when the opportunity is presented, I don't know if I should go. Should I go forward? Or I don't know if I'm going to mess up my family. Am I going to leave my family? Am I going to panic, 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 family, panic, panic. Or a decision was made and now it's time for the family or a comfortable situation that you are in to split, to end. See? And then they tell us that someone is waiting towards the sun, waiting towards the illumination of the Three of Cups. Don't forget, threes talk about creation. A creation within a creation makes the balance. And then meditation is a number of seven. Seven is a number of self-reflection. You must reflect in or have some type of spiritual help in order to get the answers you need, right? Because this goes over here with the Three of Cups. Meditation. Yeah, you know why? Because everybody's in a different situation, right? And then the divines come in and they say, you know what? It's time for Libras to ride that wheel, and then they spin the wheel, and they spin the wheel not just on you, but bringing forth changes to a commitment situation. See how the Wheel of Fortune is going towards the Hierophant? And then the Hierophant is also a 5. Changes within a commitment, changes within a pathway. The changes of life is here for your balance, because you have the 1 and the 5 make the 6 is the balance. So do not resist, but they tell us you're going to resist. Someone is going to resist. What is going to be resisted? The major changes, sudden changes that the divines have put into play. See that? You on a pathway of resisting changes, but victory is in the background. 6 of staff. Don't see it. See that? Don't see it. You want to fight. I don't want to let go. And then they're telling us when you resist the major changes, you are also turning your back upon the new beginning that is here for you, that also once again is blocked because someone is steady trying to talk to you in your ear, and they're saying move past that. Either go towards your spiritual pull, your spiritual connection, or you must see the deception reflection behind the person who is trying to stop you. So now you're stopping you, and then here comes someone else trying to stop, block you, and they keep saying resisting a successful completion. Who is this? Could be most likely Libra. Swords. Fighting against strength to end. Not moving towards that doorway, gateway, threshold. Libra, you can't do that. You must go with the flow. Who knows what's best for you? Who knows what's best for you? This is why the feminine energy is in here learning what they need to learn so they can become a masculine energy, move forward. I got my knowledge. I got my clarification. I'm gone. And then look, sacred pool, washing off the old only to come out renewed or within a new cycle of life. Sacred pool. So let's move on to your next message. One more. Libra got to get with it. You got to balance yourself out. And then, Libra, y'all was my number one sign for 7 months. Aries came in here and did their thing. They became number one this month. What you got going on, Libra? But it's all good because you're number two. Still part of the top three. Stop putting yourself in a position where people can knock you off your rock or knock you off your position. Balance your scales. Get out of your head. Balance your emotions. Now let's look at this storm field. And we're going straight to this storm field because it's you can't, a lot of you cannot take a loss, or they're basically telling us that you're going to resist it. And when you resist the completion of change, don't you create hell, confusion, sorrow, more hurt, more pain? That's why I say steps are here. Storm fields is a card of 9. What is the 9? The divine's calling for your attention to a person or a situation. Storm fields is being created. And in this storm fields card, there's a mausoleum pathway that also represents confusion. As you journey, Libra, you cannot allow this. So, you got to get up out of this. That's all to it. Okay, Libra, I'm back. I had to go answer the door. Okay, so Stormfields talks about being a card of 9, that the divines call for your attention to a person or a situation, right? So this could also talk about turmoil in the home, separation of family, but there's different factors here. When you talk different factors, you have envy, right? Envy is coming in as a card of 2. 2s talk about doorway, gateway opportunities, decisions, choices, missed opportunities, the conversating and the debating factors of communication, the connecting factors of 2 becoming 1, or the 2 connecting factors where there has been a breakdown in the link or the bond, where one party within the home or within a structure has became jealous, or some type of hatred has been here within a person, or some type of devilish sneaky actions or sneaky ways or sneaky talk or devilish talk. And don't forget, when we talk when we talk about talking or we talk about speaking, you either speak love from your lips or you speak defeat. And this is a person who has been talking down upon someone in the home. And they're saying, Libras, pay attention. View from above. Get the big picture. That someone here is either helping cause confusion within a home, helping cause the storm field, because envy is looking right over that storm field. Sitting in the dark, looking into the golden city, causing destruction, pain, devastation, separation. Storm field. And if you have not experienced, you will. And then out of envy, into the second chakra, the intellect chakra, where a storm is brewing within some of your minds, right? A card of 9, a card of 9. Together they make the 9. What is the 9? The divines or the heavens calling for your attention to a person where the storm field is brewing, and a situation in the intellect, in the mind. The second chakra also talks about desires and goals. That there is a storm field there, or a storm brewing there, or there is some type of block that is stopping you from getting your desires and your goals, achievements, being able to reach further or to move, surpass the storm. There's a block there. And they're telling us you must overcome this if you want to receive your abundance. And then in this image here, there are five people. Five people, five change. Change means five. Five means change. A change to a person or the situation. Here there is work that needs to be done. But in the end of it all, you have the three feminines, creation of work being done, and the two men also working but separately. Twos. Changes are coming. There's going to be a way or some type of sign, because don't forget 994747. Pay attention to your numbers. Pay attention to the messages that are coming through and how the messages are being related to you. But in order to see, you must have your eyes open and your ears wide, Libra. So let's look at this storm field. Whether it be envy is here and you need to see someone of their jealous or envious ways. And this could also talk about someone using magic as well, a dark person. Someone sitting in the dark dressed in gray, confusion. And if that person that is of confusion is looking into the golden city, which is the shine or the same color as the sun, they can't do any more but cause more confusion into the golden city or to the illumination or the enlightenment. Or stop your shine, Libra. So let's look at your storm field. So right now, some Libras need to recognize the envious person and pay attention, see from a higher perspective. Look down on them and see what they're doing and what actions they're taking, seeing with a clear bird's eye view from above. Don't forget. And some of you have to learn how to move forward, or you have to learn how to weather the storm so you can get to your infinite abundance. Always go with how you feel. Don't forget. For storm fields for Libras. What is this storm field? Seven of Swords is here. Could be sneaky actions. Could be a plan of action towards the Queen of Cups. Someone who has been injured by love or emotions that is mentally stuck. At the end of it all, mental stress is building, progression. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords surrounds someone who has been wounded in their emotions, someone who has not been emotionally fulfilled, someone who has been wounded in love, passion. Getting ready to receive a message, but right now, this message is being held back. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Someone needs to figure out what needs to be let go of, or who needs to be let go of. When I say what or who, this is the who that needs to be let go of. Three of Swords. And this is the what that needs to end or be let go of. See that? Storm field. Someone has to get a plan of action for a person or a situation while they recover. What will you recover? Your mind. Seeing from a higher perspective. See what you need to see. Get that understanding. Because it says get the big picture. Get it understood. Right? And what else will you be receiving? Infinite abundance. Tell me you don't see it. Changes are here. Learning how to figure it out, work it out. Right? So someone, they're like kind of like walking on grounds of confusion, right? Till they literally come to a standstill and they just sit down and they say, I'm going to put my hands behind my back and try to figure it all out. See, as this person walks along the grounds of confusion, they wear white and blue. The white talks about the purity and the clarity of being calm and relaxed. as they know they have to move forward to face a heartbreak, but the plan of action is that recovery in the mental. But this person is moving in a way they end up stuck, or they end up needing to sit down after this work has been put in. After this work has been put in, see the work? Or after this work has been put in. Because someone is looking, they're flying around, they're looking. Isn't that work? Mental. See? Mental. Then they sit down and say, okay, let me see what else I can clear off my plate. That is a possibility because someone is coming up with a plan of action for who or what. Right? Let's go. Spirit, clarify this 8 of swords. 7 of swords. 7 of swords been wanting to come out all reading. Over the Queen of Cups and the 8 of swords. Somebody's waiting to take action towards the sun. But they are trying to figure it out because they have to balance out emotions and their mental. Plain and simple. How do I go through the doorway, gateway, threshold? Who do I leave behind? How do I move? How do I this? Who do I do? But my eyes are focused on the sun. Water is everywhere. Water, water, and water. Water. Trying to figure it out. How to get out of the storm field. How to get out of the bind. How to feel like they're not being stuck or trapped. Storm. Confusion. Don't forget, the pathway is mausoleum that represents confusion. That pathway, yeah. White and black, black and white, black and white, black and white, 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 black, what? Like hopscotch, right? Spirit, clarify the 3 of staff for Libras. Stuck. 2 of swords. Who are you listening to? Who is this person that is talking to you that is supposed to be your friend, but in reality, they're your enemy because they're not helping you. They are helping you stay disconnected. What are you going to do? How are you going to move? You need to hurry up and do this. You need to hurry up and go that way. You should go this way and you should do that and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't. That's enough confusion in itself, right? Underneath the deck, let's go. Move forward, Libra. 6 of swords, right? Out of the indecision, 2 of swords, of love or defeat, so you can recover, because the way is being cleared. Orange boat, 4 of swords upon the waters. 6 of swords. Move forward. With what? With news, baby. Page of staff, more water is indicated. Towards the end. See that? Towards the end, death or the transformation, which we are going to get some insight and see what it is, of happiness. 9 of cups. Towards a masculine solid energy. King of coin. Someone of value. Someone that you hold, at a high standard, or someone you hold close and dear to your heart, or someone who you see is solid, rooted, and grounded, right? And the sun is here illuminating this person and the collaboration or the working out of the balance, 3 of coin, for the reconciliation that is coming in quickly, or that is moving away quickly. See that? From the wounded warrior, 9 of staff, commitment, spiritual pathway, connection, changes are here. Someone is taking action. Why are they taking action? Because the divines are sneaking and creeping up on them to say, hey, we're here. This is what you need to know. Mental clarity comes. See that? See this? Mental clarity comes. The divine show up. Mental clarity comes. Light bulb goes off. And the wish, right? The wishing, hoping, praying for that balance, 6 of coin is given. So you have a new way of seeing things, right? Because you're in the spiritual uphold, and therefore there's no more worries. Out of the storm field, 9 of swords, because you are going to receive, or now you are going to accept, that tower, baby. Let's get with it. I bet you is, because you was just resisting it in the last one. Let's go. So They tell us that the moving forward of plans is coming in. Someone is going to make a decision. They're going to get out of their head of, I don't know, to I'm just going to move forward and I'm just going to recover. I'm just going to leave it in the past. I'm just going to say what I got to say. I'm just going to do what I got to do and I'm gone. See that? And when that news is delivered, what happens? Someone happiness, whether it be the happiness that they are like literally happy, or it be the happiness which they are receiving because they are causing your life and you and your family hell. Yeah, it's gonna end. That's over with. So this death and not this is that person who's giving you too much, who's doing too much, who's causing hell, who's causing havoc. This is going to end. See that? This is going to end. Why is it going to end? Because Libra gets the big picture now. And then the sun comes in and brings in all the success, all the wealth, all the abundance, all the shine, all the harmony, all the balancing. Isn't that this? It all works out, baby. See? Towards someone to become grounded, someone to become solid. And then they tell us everything works out. Everything is going to work out. See? 3 of coin, 3 of cups. The collaboration within a collaboration brings forth the balance, the collaboration of all things, and the collaboration of all people that result in a celebration. The 3 of coins and the 3 of cups still makes the balancing of solid emotions. See that? Right? The creation of the balance of emotions and being grounded. Why is everyone grounded? Why is everyone dancing around? Why is everyone happy? Because it came in a direction or in a situation where it, like, the actions that the wounded warrior would take or the mindset, all of that went away. See, the chariot is moving away from the wounded warrior rather quickly, right? Strong movement, strong pull. Why? Because I'm going over here with a balance at. You stay over there feeling all down and on the ground and sitting on grounds of confusion. I'm going over here with all the fun and partying and the balancing of that. I'm going to have me a good time over here. Quickly. Towards a relationship, situationship, where someone could have met someone at a party. Someone could have met someone at some type of ball, celebration, and it all worked out. Out of the place in which you were stuck to now forward movement. If you stay stuck in the rut, how can you ever expect the rut to leave? You don't, the rut doesn't leave you, you leave the rut. You know what I mean? So now they tell us that someone had a strong drive to change a situation inside of a relationship or along their pathway. Hierophant changes. Why though? Why are you moving? I've been hoping, wishing, and praying for mental clarity. Don't forget the divines was sneaking up from behind that little blue beetle and gave them that little bite on the butt, and they say, "Pew! I gotta go over here and I gotta take care of this. I gotta take care of this." And what happens? I've been hoping, wishing, and praying for my breakthrough. I've been hoping, wishing, and praying for my moment, and I got it. The little beetle came and bit them on the butt, and it took off, right? So now what happens? Oh, now I can see the balance. Now I can see the creation. Now I can see everything falling into place. You know why? Because you were in the spiritual uphold. You had no choice. And once the beetle bit you on the butt and then you tried to take off and you handle whatever you need to handle, then they say, "Come here, hold on, don't keep moving so fast. We gotta come over here now. We gotta get your mind right. We already bit you on your butt for you to move and take action." See that? The little beetle come up from behind, bite you on your leg, bite you on your butt, and you take off. Ow, it hurts. Then when you finish what you need to finish, or you confront what you need to confront, or you step up or stand up towards what you need to, take action towards. Then you get ready. You in go mode. You ready to go. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I see it. It's everything's working out. Everything's working out. And they say, "Come here." You know what I'm saying? Like on in Mortal Kombat. Come here. Get over here. And now they get you and they stop you again. But now they're stopping you to give you more illumination and enlightenment. Hey, okay, now you took your action. Slow down, calm down, rest your mind, and pay attention. This is what we want you to see next. The balance. Why? Because you were doing so much running around and fast forward movement, you were starting to create mental depression. See that? Mental depression. Maybe I moved too fast. Maybe I shouldn't have did this. Maybe I could have did it another way. See? And don't forget, the 7 of swords is on the board. The 8 of swords is on the board. Now here comes the what? 9 of swords on the board. Progression, the building up of being mentally stuck in a rut. See that? Right? Okay, so boom. So then they say, okay, we got you. All right, now you see the balance. Let me go back this way. Now you see the balance, right? Now you see the balance. Now what have you learned? I learned that I'm going to see people for who they are, understand the situations because I get the big picture. And in order to receive my abundance, my infinite abundance, that I must allow the tower to come in and destroy or clean up all the crumbs that was left from what I took action upon. See? So this storm field is here. And you have to learn how to deal with it and get over it. But at the end of it all, Libra, it's going to be all good because you have a lot of good things going on, right? So let's see, are there going to be any conflicts in this situation? Because it's like two different pathways here. It just depends on what you're going through or what is coming towards you, because everybody is in a different situation. Majors are going to win. Majors are going to win. I can tell you that now. Majors are winning. But let's see if there's going to be any conflicts. Could be. I don't know. Look like you're going to be in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 majors. Oh, boy. You have 7 majors, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are going to have major mental changes. Major mental changes. 7 majors towards 6 mental, right? In this situation of this storm field, you are going to get it in your mind of how you have to handle it, because literally your downfall is on your plate, in your face. And y'all already know I'm going to be real with you at all costs, because I don't like to see my people lose. And your abundance is also, you have a scale, Libra. What is going to win? Who is going to win? What would you do? How are you going to balance it out? What are you going to choose? Either this person is going to stay being destructive and you're not going to see it, or you're going to say, you know what? My happiness, my desires, my goal, my abundance, my wealth, my success, my go ahead is more important to me than allowing this people or this person to keep destroying and creating this storm field. See that? So you're going to go through, and for those who are entering in, you do what you got to do to make sure that while you're in there, you're making the right moves and you're doing the right things and taking the right actions to get out of the storm as quickly as possible. But do not forget that once you come out of the storm field, or the storm, that there may be some type of negativity, or could be, any type of little darkness, or insecurities or manipulation that still may linger. And at that time, you want to make sure you purify and take your spiritual bath to cleanse yourself. So you are not walking towards your sun, or you're not coming into your new beginning with that old energy riding your coattail. Mm-mm. Listen, I'm Leah. This is Enlightened Mystic Essentials. Anybody who needs to talk to me, you can email me. I will email you back. I don't have a problem with that. At my site, at enlightenedmystic.org, you can go look up washes, house blessings, candles, all kind of stuff is there. I just got a new shipment in. That's why I went to go open the door. Like we finally came. I'm like, it took y'all long enough. Now I can finish getting the rest of my kits out. But listen, Libra. So until I see you next time, Libras, work it out, figure it out, and good luck, and it's going to be all right.